In the year 2040, manufacturing has evolved into something almost unrecognizable. Towers of steel and glass surround an autonomous megafactory where electric vehicles are built from raw material to completed machine without a single human entering the production floor. This is a zero-human facility, an engineering organism shaped entirely by artificial intelligence, robotic precision, and a design philosophy built on absolute efficiency. Inside the main hall, the day begins without sound or announcement. A bare electric vehicle chassis rolls onto its initialization lane, its identity recognized instantly by the surrounding control network. Subtle pulses of light travel across the metal floor as the system verifies dimensions, temperature stability, and alignment tolerances, preparing the vehicle for the sequence that will define its entire creation. From storage towers at the perimeter of the factory, materials begin their descent. Aluminum billets emerge first, allocated through an intelligent routing system that dedicates each billet to a single vehicle. Nearby, a cast drive unit housing arrives on a cushioned pallet, rotated under clean inspection lights to confirm its readiness for machining. Copper coils unwind with measured tension, their metallic surfaces destined to become the high-voltage arteries of the car. Solid-state battery cells travel through the clean battery corridor, selected with precision as robotic pickers gather the exact count required for the pack. Even the reinforced rear subframe descends from an overhead rail, settling onto a labeled cradle as the factory prepares for the assembly yet to come. Now the transformation begins. Heat-resistant robotic reapers transfer the aluminum billets into graphite cradles arranged in a circular preheat carousel. As the fixtures rotate, induction coils warm the billets to the optimal machining temperature, ensuring smooth cuts and predictable behavior. The cast drive housing undergoes its own preparation, loose particles swept away, surfaces cleared for measurement and milling. Copper strips slide in the forming jigs, guided through gentle bending sequences that shape them into three-dimensional bus bars. Everything moves with calm rhythm, guided by algorithms that have learned perfection through years of refinement. The warmed billets reach the CNC loading cell. One by one, robotic arms lift them into precision machines whose internal spindles accelerate with controlled intent. The drive housing enters its own enclosure, secured by a multi-axis vise as coolant systems flood the edges of the metal with fine mist. Inside the lathes and mills, shafts rotate, faces are trimmed, channels are carved, and structural features take shape. 1,000 microscopic decisions occur every second as machine vision interprets surface feedback and adjusts, cutting paths instantaneously. The geometry of the car emerges not through force, but through intelligence, metal shaped by algorithms that understand the requirements of engineering better than any manual operator ever could. Finished components leave machining and enter the cleaning stage. Ultrasonic waves ripple through stainless tanks, dislodging microscopic debris from every cavity and edge. Clean water rinses away metallic residue, and warm filtered air dries each part until its surface finish becomes crisp and sharply defined. When the cleaning cycle ends, all pieces, drive housing, cooling plates, battery tray, structural brackets, and shafts rest on a single inspection pallet mapped precisely to this vehicle. Verification is absolute. Structured light sweeps across surfaces, building dimensional models in real time. Coordinate measuring arms validate critical features. Ultrasonic probes examine weld seams within the subframe. Laser grids confirm geometric alignment for the skateboard frame. Battery modules pass through an X-ray tunnel, their internal layers revealed for integrity checks. High-voltage bus bars undergo insulation tests. Even the carbon fiber monocoque shell rotates through a reflective light booth to confirm uniform thickness. Only when every component meets every standard does the system authorize assembly. The chassis locks into the first assembly bay. Drive units descend from overhead frames and settle into their mounting points. Torque systems secure bolts in flawless sequences, confirming every connection through simple, unambiguous indicators. The battery pack glides into the tray area, connecting smoothly with coolant lines and power interfaces. Inside the front compartment, the high-voltage junction box receives its formed bus bars, linking the vehicle's electrical architecture together. Then, the vehicle transforms. The monocoque shell lowers onto the chassis, bonding precisely to structural rails. A complete dashboard enters the cabin, attaching itself to hidden brackets as wiring harnesses seat fully into their sockets. Reinforcement elements complete the structural skeleton. Glass panels seal the cabin, their curvature aligning seamlessly with adhesive channels. Seats and interior trim slide into place, forming the comfort space where future passengers will ride. Suspension assemblies connect at all four corners, lifting the vehicle onto its own geometry for the very first time. In the test bay, roller drums rotate beneath the wheels. Electric systems activate. Sensors confirm dynamic response, thermal stability, and mechanical readiness. The vehicle emerges with protective films and transport brackets applied, prepared for its autonomous departure. It enters a dispatch pod designed specifically for ZeroHuman logistics. Braces secure the vehicle inside the capsule, and the door closes with finality. The pod transitions onto magnetic rails, gaining gentle speed as it moves into the outbound tunnel. Routing lights shift as it glides through checkpoints, diverters sending it toward its assigned distribution channel. At the far end of the megafactory, the night sky glows with the cool blue haze of artificial illumination. The outbound conduit extends into the distance, carrying the newly finished electric vehicle toward the world that awaits it. Behind, the factory remains alive, quiet, tireless, and ever-precise, preparing itself to begin the process again for the next machine. This is the ZeroHuman factory of 2040, a place where engineering builds itself, and where the future of manufacturing is already complete.